It's Power 106, number one for hip hop. Yesi Ortiz, man. Miss Keyshia Cole is here.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. You look amazing.
So do you. Thank you.
Every time there's a new interview that pops up that I view on the computer or whatever on my phone, you just glam all the time, and you're glam.
Gotta be glam.
Shout out to your glam squad.
Gotta be glam. Shout out to the glam club.
Hair, makeup, everything on point. And it's good to see you smiling too, and out and doing all this amazing press work for.
Smiling is good
for your new music too.
Yes. Smiling is great, man. It's fun right now. It's really interesting time in my life. So I'm excited. You know, whatever is to come, I'm excited about the adventure. So.
What's the interesting part about it?
Well, that I'm at a new label for one.
Epic, right?
Yeah, I'm at Epic, and the album is almost done. I'm so excited about that. I do feel like there's a few pieces missing, because I didn't listen to it over the last maybe like 2 to 3 weeks while I've been, working and doing press for the single, which is you featuring Remy and French Montana, and I just took a break from it, and it's real solid. Like if I could come back to it and still be into it, yeah. It's been a long time since I've been into my music like that too, though.
The last album was dropped in 2014.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
It's about
3 years now. Almost 3 years.
Oh yeah, see.
Almost.
I've been dropping an album every 2 years since maybe about 10 years ago.
Yeah. So from that point, from the time that album dropped to here, there was so much that happened in between then and now, right?
Yeah.
And in your whole life period.
Yeah.
But more so, I felt like in the last couple years.
Yes. yes. And I think everything is starting to come to a final point where it's the reset, you know what I mean? Like God is putting a lot of different things in my life that are just like, change, just resetting, and that's the name of the album, 1111 Reset. So,
1111 Reset.
Yes.
1111 Reset.
Reset.
Okay, so reset.
Oh yeah, resetting a lot of different things in my life, but yeah. So I mean, I think it's all fun, and I'm excited for the entire adventure.
Did this Reset album, was it a lot of moments of finding yourself, or self-awareness, self-love, and self-discovery and strength again, or with this album?
No. I think a while ago I was going through that process, 3-4 years, like, when I released the last album, and I was just in this little mucky place, just muddy place, and really unhappy, and just like, just fed up with a bunch of stuff, and just like over it, and don't know how I'm gonna get out of it. And I just feel like, God is good. Like, you got to be thankful for all the things that come in your life, whether they're good, bad, ugly. You know what I mean? Like, it all happens for a reason. And if you believe that reason is greater, and that the purpose is greater, then you can understand. Sometimes it's okay not to understand if you know that God truly loves you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that. That's the way I'm taking it.
It's hard, though, sometimes. Me, even as an individual, like to try to get through something like that.
I understand.
And how do you the people around you is important.
This is true.
People around you, the energy.
This is true.
To go in and create an album.
This is true.
So
you know better than anybody. I mean, we have mutual friends, so I understand. And there's things that we go through. That is just life altering, and sometimes when we're going through that process, we don't understand.
Yeah.
What is the reason for this?
Right.
Lord, why? Lord,
right.
why?
What did I do this time? I promise I was doing good in my life.
Exactly. But, sometimes, you pray for things. You got to watch what you pray for. Sometimes you'll pray, like, oh, God, just let me know if this guy is this, or if he's right for me, or he this, that, and other. And then you be mad when something happens and you come to a realization. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you're going to pray, you got to be able to understand the signs, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that comes with growth and, understanding and stuff like that. So, I mean,
I understand what you're saying. Like, I'm just in a better place. I'm just in a happier space.
Yeah. I mean, it's been, I say this everywhere I go because it's the truth. You know, it's been 10 months since I've had any, situations.
Girl, hold up.
Yeah.
Celibacy.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take it that far. Just saying, it ain't happened, it just ain't happened.
Right now, the river is a little dry.
It ain't never dry. No.
But
river is real, it's rivery.
Okay, all right. So no one's drinking from the river. No one's drinking at the moment. Is this your choosing?
It's partially, and then it just not being right. Like once you get to a certain point, you be like, okay, you can't keep dating the same dudes, can't keep finding interest in the same guys. It's just like, okay, when you gonna grow up?
Right.
Like at some point you gotta blame yourself for all of this.
You're dating the same prototype.
People do things, just be like, turn off. Like, no, I'm cool. Nah, that's all right.
On to the next.
I'm cool. It's just like, no. So, but it's just I think when I know it's there, I'll be aware of that.
Well, things can complicate things a lot too.
Yeah.
When you do decide to get intimate with somebody,
you're like,
it can
shut
complicate it, and you're like, oh, let's just and then we're fine again. But then it's just like it's a Band-Aid.
I am not like that. I'm all opposite.
Yeah.
I'm slashing tires, it's just like, it just
you
can't
don't
happen.
Do that.
Yeah, like I don't feel like as a grown woman, it's just like to a point where like, nah, you gonna either respect me, we're gonna have to have this mutual respect, and take it from there. If not, then I mean, what's the point of it? Because somebody gonna end up hurting,
I totally agree with that. I absolutely 1,000%
and I don't want
agree
it to
with
be
that.
me. I don't want to be the one hurt.
I mean, it worked for, right? It worked for Russell and Sierra.
Yes, I'm happy for them. I'm really extremely happy for her.
It's
and him, and the baby,
What is a dating life for you then? Are you gonna be able to say, are you gonna be able to want to date? Just like, what's a guy now who's gonna date? Like, what are you expecting?
Right. Well, I definitely think that a guy that comes along is gonna respect that. Like, it's been 10 months. Like, dang, okay, cool. Like, what was your goal? Like, my goal was like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we can speed it up if it's, if it's right.
If the conversation is right.
I mean, it just got to take time too. You can't just be like, because guys will tell you anything to get the punta.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
The punani.
The punani.
Or is it punta?
I thought it was a punani. I thought it was a punani. Is it? It's not the punani? Oh, my bad. Well,
I've been messing this up all day. I'm telling you, I have been bad with the word. I said mañana was Monday. He was like, no. It's tomorrow. I was like, nah, you got to Google it.
Right. Where's Google Translator, man? Nah, I'll tell you what when I started, I got out of a terrible relationship. Super whack, right?
Yeah.
And I went on a date with this guy, and I straight up said, listen, this is who I am. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm about. Mm-hmm. And I will no longer, like, these legs are closed.
Yeah.
Closed for business.
Yeah.
Until you give me a reason for, to invest my time.
Yeah.
And we had a mutual agreement. And it's been the best year and a half since then.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, I believe
so he got the punani.
So we've been in a super romantic, glorious, real love relationship.
Really?
Yeah. And when I tell you, like, when I hear you say, like, this is what I'm doing, it's like, yes, that's exactly what I think we need more of.
Yeah.
I think we as women sometimes tend to just give ourselves so quickly because we just want to be loved. We have so much love within ourselves and so much love to give, and we want to help people, but they take advantage of that. So it's like we need to be a little bit more assertive with ourselves and our bodies.
Yeah, and that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because and then the respect has to be there first.
Right.
Foremost. And sometimes even like you have friends, but they're like, well, maybe no, even that kind of thing is not right. But I mean, I think that if you pray for things, I think my point is that you just have to be willing to see the signs, when you pray, and you have to be watchful. You know, you got to make sure that your eyes are wide open, you know?
Absolutely. And it shouldn't be hard.
Not your legs.
It should it shouldn't be hard. It should be very easy when you meet the next. Keyshia Cole in studio.
Yeah. What's up?
Vibing right now. Vibing.
Turning it up.
The video looking sexy too. The video looks great.
Oh, thank you.
You know,
thank you. I had a great time.
You
with
had
Benny.
an acting moment in that. The very
I
beginning.
always have an acting moment with Benny though. That's why I love him. He don't listen enough though. I be like, Benny, I'm going to do this. I had this real goal. He'd be like, yeah, okay, here's the treatment. Shut up. And
Benny
let's
Boo,
go.
by the way, who directed the music video. If you haven't seen the credits for that, but yeah, he's an amazing director who's done a lot of stuff.
He just did the Tupac thing, you know, Tupac movie. He's been on CSI. I think he's that's my guy.
He's done a lot. Yeah,
he's doing a lot right now.
Contributed a lot to the industry.
Yeah.
Has done a lot. So we know that the album is 11/11 Reset, which is dropping
soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Soon. I got to make sure it's perfect.
Can we say Love and Hip Hop? What do we think about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood?
Oh yeah, I think all of the whole franchise of Love and Hip Hop is awesome and amazing, and I think I've said this before. I think it's a great platform for artists to get the word out and just be visible.
Yeah. So something is keeping you busy from giving us a date for this album.
Well,
you're a busy mom.
No, I've been doing a lot of promo for the single because we just released that. I did Jimmy Kimmel. I did The View. The Real. The View soon.
I did see you on The Real. You opened a lot about your relationship and your marriage on that show with them as well. Shout out to the ladies.
Non-existing.
The ex, the divorce.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
Not like that, because God is good for everything. So, yeah.
Is it exhausting, all of this stuff again? Touring, hair, makeup?
No. No. This is good. It's good. You know?
Right. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see the album hopefully soon. We have the single. Who can we see on the album? Or are we going to see?
I have, of course, French and Remy. Khaled did the intro. I have Young Thug on the album. Kamaya, she's from Oakland, up there with me. And who else? I think that's it.
A while back, I thought you mentioned you were going to try and get something with Kalani done.
Yeah.
And then something happened and you guys didn't, get to be in the studio. But will that happen soon?
Of course, I'm open to that. I love Kalani. And she's from where I'm from. And that will always be an open door for that,
that would be crazy.
I'm trying to think. I think that's it for the album. But I just did a song with Jeremiah. He wrote, and that was pretty awesome.
For your album, for your album,
for my album. I think I want a female feature. I'm just trying to figure out
who would be the female feature.
I think Jasmine Sullivan will be perfect.
Oh,
yeah!
Wow,
she's so talented.
You and Jasmine.
That would be so amazing. Wow. I don't know why that's been on my mind a lot lately.
That's God maybe telling you something in your heart.
Yeah, opening it. Yeah.
11/11 Reset. Make sure to look out for that. But the single is You, featuring Remy and French Montana. Keyshia Cole, Power 106.
Yeah.